What's going on, Otaku Squad? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. Anime 343, back at it once again. And today, I wanted to actually give you guys my personal grievances on someone that's actually really just doesn't respect the anime community or the people in it. He always actually forces liberal hive mind liberal hive mind ideologies into anime. And he actually even went ahead and started taking some of my friends off, including Dionysus-sama and Matt Wheaton. You might be curious, Mr. Anime, who are you talking about exactly? I'm talking about none other than Professor Otaku. This guy doesn't even know the meaning of the word self-restraint. You see, this guy just loves to force his gender identity politics into whatever reason. Whether it's anime, whether it's actually, bashing on people, supporting leftist liberal ideologies like Antifa or BLM. Mostly BLM though, but I got friends that actually are African American and, they actually do not side with BLM whatsoever. I mean, it started off as a good cause, but once, the liberals actually... once the liberals start taking over it, the rich, white elitists, that's when things just go right out the window. And that's when I actually lose my respect. And also, he had a tendency to actually pick fights with Dionysus-sama over Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid in Ililu. Oh, yeah. In fact, I really have to commend Dionysus-sama for actually making that video on Lolicons to actually help spread word, with both me and Jake Senpai X4. I really gotta say, Dionysus, thank you. But people should actually understand there are certain boundaries you do not cross. And as you should know, I have 3 personal pet peeves. Pet peeve number 1. People who actually use anime or any other form of hobby as a political soapbox. That's what Professor Otaku did. He actually decided to use our escapism as a way to actually, politically motivate himself as a person. And that for me is disgusting. Pet peeve number 2. People who quote tweet me with stupid hot takes. I've actually had that happen to me when I was actually saying that, Mina Ashido is not black. She's pink. And she's actually, a superhero. And it's actually due to her genetics. And she's not Blasian whatsoever. Unless Horikoshi says she is. So basically, that whole thing is just absolute crap. And then there's pet peeve number 3. People who attack my friends or my family on social media. And, of course, Professor Otaku also did that as well. He actually attacked my friends who actually are diehard fans of anime, including myself. We don't want, gender identity, LGBT plus representation. But the point I'm trying to make is, don't force your real world politics onto our entertainment. We do not like to be lectured to. We do not want, BLM or Antifa or any, propaganda being forced into our entertainment. This whole anti-American BS that's actually coming out these days is all gonna freaking just evaporate eventually. Because fads come and go. That's how the world works. In fact, for time in the world, do not stand still. Change is the law of life. And those who look to the past or the present are certain to miss the future. You just gotta remember that. Things can change. People can change. In fact, I doubt that Professor Otaku is actually going to change anytime soon. He can actually scream, fan service in anime is misogyny, G Gundam is garbage. Oh yeah, that really went over well with my friend Matt Wheaton. He is not very pleased with that little statement you actually made there, Professor. Also, don't even get me started on, his hatred towards the American people who are actually trying to stand up for common sense. Oh, man. That is actually just one of the worst hot takes I have ever learned. And this is coming from somebody who's actually got a subscriber count of 212 so far. It could change because, I'm willing to actually be here and support my fans. Unlike, people like the Anime Man, Mother's Basement, Connor, Giguk, Professor Otaku, Lance Rothman, all these people that actually pretend to be anime fans, or literally in general, like Lance Rothman, he actually pretty much loves to bash on anime fans, saying that, we're actually what's wrong with the world. We're actually bad people. We don't take showers and stuff like that. No. At the end of the day, we are still human beings. That's the thing. We're actually human beings. Those people aren't. We enjoy something. We just want an escape for at least maybe a couple hours, and then we can actually deal with what's going on in the world. You see, if you're trying to undo all the successes of someone, whether you're actually supporting cancel culture or trying to actually force Orange Man bad into entertainment, that's the one thing I really hate most. Is whenever someone actually forces forces someone to do a cameo of our 45th president. And this is why I hate politics. Because nothing is getting done. People are at each other's throats. And this country is so divided that we can't even actually have a common way of actually conversing with one another without someone saying you're an istophobe because you don't agree with me. No. All I gotta say is, if you respect me, I'll respect you in return. Respect is earned, never given. And also, it's a two-way street. Basically, if you're respectful to me and I respect you in return, then we actually have nothing to worry about. But if you start disrespecting me or my friends, then we're having issues. Okay? But all in all, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell for future updates. And as always, guys, remember these three things. Respect the waifus, enjoy your fandoms, anime is freedom. Until the next one, this is Mr. NA343 saying, sign out, everyone.